Hey guys, welcome back to another video, another individual fight week prediction video. Today, I'm gonna be predicting and guys, before I start, I did this last week. Blachowicz shared an individual video. Did Peter Yan versus Corey Sandhagen. Now I'm gonna do for this week, Usman Covington 2, and then Rose Namajunas versus Zhang Weili 2, Justin Gaethje versus Michael Chandler. Frankie Edgar versus Marlon Vera, and I might do maybe an Alan Quinta versus Bobby Green breakdown. And I may do an Alex Pereira debut thing, like Andreas Michailidis versus Alex Pereira. I'm going for Michailidis, I don't care. But yeah, Kamaru Usman versus Colby Covington 2, the rematch we've all been waiting for. I'm gonna go with Kamaru Usman here. I'm gonna go with him. I think he gets it done by KO in the fourth round of this matchup against Colby Covington. But Colby has a chance, man. I just think Usman gets it done. He's improved his striking a lot with Trevor Whitman. Improved it. He's 34 years old. He's getting older. I think Chimaev takes over everything. Chimaev's young, man. Chimaev's really young. As we know, knocked Torrey Masvidal out cold in that last one. Put him completely out cold. But, man, Masvidal is now taking on Leon Edwards. I think he will win against Leon Edwards. That's a good win, but Colby has a chance, man. Masvidal, he beat Gilbert Burns, knocked off a jab, and came back from that fight after getting rocked pretty badly. But these are former lightweights, These are real welterweights. Maya is a welterweight, but he's done kind of now. RDA kind of done too. Woodley just lost to Jake Paul. Colby Covington, these are good wins. And to be fair, he fought better competition than Colby. Except that Lawler win's really good, but I just don't see him beating Usman here. He's waited out for a title shot, which really annoys me. He could have fought two people by now. He only beat Tyron Woodley, and Woodley just lost to Jake Paul. I know I said it was robbery. I watched it back. I think Jake Paul could have won it. It was really close though. I think it could have gone either way. But Woodley hurt his rib in that fight. Colby's improved his stand-up. I'll give that. I'm gonna start with Usman. I think Usman wins it. Just improved striking by training with Trevor Whitman. Did it. It was around this era after the first Masvidal fight. Usman trained with Trevor Whitman, KO'd Gilbert Burns, came back in that fight, did really good when Burns just sat on his back for a bit. Just let Usman recover. Yeah, smart idea. But I just don't get what he did there. Burns. Usman came back, got it done with a power jab to ground and pound. That was a really good win there. Burns was looking really good then, like invisible. Now he didn't even he got chopped by Wonderboy. Come on, dude. Yeah, I just don't see how Colby wins this. Looked improved against Torrey Masvidal. Got him to the ground early. I don't see Colby I think Masvidal is better off his back than Colby with damaging strikes. I think he is better there. I'm gonna call Usman winning this one. Masvidal has those elbows. We saw that in the first fight and the second fight. But man, Usman did not want to go. Usman did not want to go to the ground with Burns. I chose Burns to win because I didn't think Usman was gonna. I didn't know Usman was gonna have improved stand up, and I thought he was only gonna have the grappling. And I thought Burns was probably gonna catch him. I picked Gilbert Burns to beat Kamaru Usman. Usman wins it. Had a choice from jiu-jitsu stand-up. Improved on his stand-up. Got the win there. Burns is really chinny, though. Well, he's not chinny, but, he doesn't have the best of chins. He's a former lightweight. Got KO'd by Dan Hooker. Not much to say there. And, yeah, I think he's going to win this one. Colby Covington, he beat Woodley also, but these were just older fights, Woodley's done. But yeah, beat Colby in the first fight, as we know. And people before said Usman was snoozeman, except especially Colby Covington. I think he brought the thing up and brought the snooze Marty fake newsman, Marty fake newsman, like. And now people were like, boring. Usman's the more boringest champion ever. Boring. Foot stomps. And now he KOs Gilbert Burns and Jorge Masvidal out cold. Well, Burns was TKO. Masvidal was out cold, flatline out cold. And he's like, oh, he's the best champion ever. Oh my god, he's so exciting. I don't get how he can go exciting from getting knockouts. I mean, I understand, but I don't get it. Burns is chinny, but the Masvidal fight really proved to me he's very good at striking now, and I trust him. He has the improvements in fights, out activity in his contenders. I just I think he beats Colby Covington here, and I'm pretty confident in him. Also. I'm rooting for Colby, but I don't know. Let's talk about Colby now. And I'll talk about something at the end of the video. And it'll tell a lot. People have been saying this, and I'm gonna say also at the end of the video. You beat Tyron Woodley. Dude could have fought Leon Edwards. Masvidal was fighting Usman then, so you can't really do there. Could have Leon Edwards. He could have stepped in on short notice there. Fought Leon Edwards when Chimaev was out or something when Chimaev fell out. Could have stepped in, fought Leon Edwards, beat him, out-grappled him. He's on a 2-fight losing streak now. Tyron Woodley and Leon Edwards. Fight freaking, I don't know, like a Chiesa then. Because Chiesa was on a good winning streak then. Fight Chiesa. Beat him easily. Or not even Chiesa. Fight like Gilbert Burns. Beat him. Seriously. And then you have 3 in a row. 3-fight winning streak to a title shot. And no, you had to sit around beating Tyron Woodley. I know people say, oh, Woodley didn't really hurt his rib. He didn't really hurt his rib. I think it was the body kicks from Colby. Colby looks more patient on the stand-up department. He looks more patient. We saw that against Tyron Woodley. Looked good. Look at it against Robbie Lawler as well. His wins don't age well at all. Dos Anjos. Paul Felder got a split decision win over him. I mean, no, it wasn't even a split decision win. He won, but he kind of made it pretty competitive against Paul Felder on 7 days' notice. Or 6 days' notice. I don't even know. One of them. Like a week's notice, basically. Maya, retired. Dong Hyun Kim. I heard of him, but he's not in the UFC probably anymore. Brian Barberina, just lost to Jason Witt. Max Griffin. That's actually pretty aging well. But Max Griffin should take on someone. Michelle Pereira versus Max Griffin. Winner gets 15. I just made a card builder video. Go check it out. Get your 20 likes, and I'll do part 2 maybe. Lost to Worley Alves. That was earlier in his career. Worley Alves was a beast back then. His wins don't age well. Lawler just won against Nick Diaz, but before that, he just didn't look like he had it anymore. Tyron Woodley just lost to Jake Paul. His wins don't age well at all. Usman, Masvidal taking on Edwards now. I think he will win that, and it will make Usman look good then. If he does pass Colby. Burns just bounced back against Wonderboy. But same things, man. These wins. Emil Meek, bro. Like, that just doesn't say much. Sergio Moraes, not good. Sean Strickland's a good win. I'll give him that. Sean Strickland's a very good win now. Strickland just beats what did he beat? Uriah Hall. Beat him. You know, he just beat, and Uriah Hall was looking good then. Well, if you don't count the Weidman win, he was looking good. Alexander Yakovlev. That's not really that great. I think that guy got submitted by Yoel Alvarez just like last year. Roy Alvarez just lost to Jeremiah Wells. I took on Jack Della Maddalena, which is a good matchup. Really good scrap there. But man, beat Leon Edwards. Like, that was way back then, bro. And I reckon if Colby did back then when Usman fought Edwards, beat him. If Colby took on short notice and fought Edwards and beat him more impressively than Usman, maybe I'd take a stab. And he's a huge underdog here as well. Against he's like a 3-1 underdog against Usman here. I truly understand that. But if you want to make money, bet Colby by out-grappling Usman. I don't think he will do it. I think if he has to win, he needs to be very careful about the shots of Usman and just tag him with a jab and land more leg kicks this time. And then, if I was Colby, I'd land body shots myself. But I think Usman in the middle of the last fight, it's like the DC Stipe Miocic situation. It's like that. It's like DC, like first fight, DC wins, KO. So first and the second fight, DC was winning. Then the middle of the fight, second fight, like a third round, beginning of the fourth round. No, I think it was end of the second round, third round, kind of that, more so third round. Figured out the body shots of DC and did good, and that's how he finished them. In the second fight, and third fight was just all Miocic basically. And yeah, and Cormier, I know he was kind of done then, but Steve Miocic is the greatest heavyweight of all time. I don't think he will. I think Cyril Gane will catch up, but right now he is. Kamaru Usman in their first fight figured out Colby. Just figured out the body shots against Colby around the third round. I think he'll do it much earlier here. I think most people are thinking that also. That's why they're picking Kamaru Usman. And I think he'll get a KO, man. I think he'll go to the body a bit more here, land more body shots. And I think he'll do it early, like around the second round. I think first round he'll see what Colby has for him. But man, I'm gonna have to go with Kamaru Usman here. I don't think you can logically pick Colby Covington here. I mean, if you want to go for Colby out-grappling him, Usman, we haven't even seen holes of him getting out-grappled. I know you didn't want to go to the ground with Gilbert Burns, but Burns is a PJJ, and he had like Burns. Like Maya is a vet. Burns is like the new BJJ, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Kamaru Usman. I'm pretty confident in him. I'm rooting for Colby for the upset. It would just be funny, and we can set up for a trilogy. It'd be very, and then if Jorge Masvidal beats Leon Edwards, we don't have to deal with Edwards. I'm gonna fight for the. Let me do I'm gonna do an impression of him. I'm gonna fight for the title. I'm gonna fight for the title. I want to fight for the title. That was a good. We don't have to deal with that. If Masvidal wins, he already lost to Usman twice. He can just wait. He won't get a title shot over Colby. He'll get a title shot over Usman. Usman beat him twice. But if Usman wins, and if Masvidal beats Edwards and Usman beats Colby, you're looking at it. The trilogy, maybe. Depends. Chimaev might come up there, man. Chimaev's taking over. But if Colby wins and Masvidal wins, that's a good fight, man. That right there makes storyline. But if Edwards wins, Edwards wins and Colby wins, Edwards with Colby makes storyline there, and if Usman wins and Edwards wins, then rematch. I'm gonna go for Kamaru Usman though. Fourth round TKO. I think he'll do much better this time. But yeah, I think Colby will win the first round though, slightly, and get Usman down, but Usman will get right back up. Second round will be slightly Usman. Third round will be Usman. Fourth round he gets the finish. I think he'll go for the body, boink, big right hand upstairs. Colby goes down. a swollen up eye, I reckon, and his ear is bleeding. Let's just say, and I think he'll get ground pound shots against the cage. Bing, 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 bing. Fight back, Colby. Fight back. That's it. No illegal back of the head shots this time. Usman gets it done. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I think Kamaru Usman gets this one done. I'm gonna see you later. I'll see you later. Peace out, guys. Woo! Okay, I don't even have energy. Peace out, guys. Woo! Okay. Woo! What the hell, man? Peace out, guys. Woo! Peace. Peace out.